Welcome back to Dinosaur Island, where we have Deinonychus just waking up from a nap and is stalking the herbivore herd. But he is not the only one. We have a juvenile Carnotaurus. He is also stalking. He may not be big, but whenever he's grown up, he will be massive. But then we have Greenback, a fully grown T-Rex now. And he is also hungry, so he walks over to his brother's spot, apparently knocked out from a Quetzalcoatlus. We have the Dilophosaurus family now. We have Tiger Lily, which is just walking on, not knowing what to do. We have Tiger Lily and Dylan's daughter, known as Yellow Belly. Then we have the two brothers and sisters that love to play with each other, knock each other down, roll over, sometimes do flips. We have the purple stripe, and then we have Dylan Jr. or gray stripe. Then we have Pyro, just looking at one target, food. Two young Allosauruses. They may look like the Indominus Rexes, but they're not. We have just realized that they are Allosauruses. They are albino too. Him and Al have been best friends, but they are also brothers. We have the other albino Allosaurus, which has a broken jaw. He can barely even hold his mouth shut without having it open. So he walks over to his brothers and looks down at them. He realizes that they are sleeping and nudges them together for body warmth. It is winter, so they need the body warmth. And so he goes out hunting. We also have Blue Seal, the Spinosaurus, which is a good target for the albino Allosaurus. But Blue Seal really doesn't know what to do. He made a nest to lay down in. He's been laying in it a lot because he's pretty lazy. But the albino Allosaurus goes to the back of him and walks off into the dry lake. Might be winter, but it is also a dry season. He accidentally steps on an egg, cracking it. He doesn't know what to do, but there's food. And he eats the cracked egg. But then, Blue Seal hears something and quickly gets up and looks. Not behind him, not noticing the Allosaurus. So he lays back down. We have Greenback looking for food, but he ventures off into the forest. The Deinonychus, known as Blackstripe, has been looking for a prey item for quite a long time. He circled the herbivore herd quite a few times and they haven't noticed him. It's pretty dark and he is pretty good camouflaged. But then something sees him. And it's a bait. It's my Dinosaur's bait hatchling. She walks off. She doesn't really see where he is till at night they couldn't hear anything but quick gurgle and deadening silence. The Deinonychus has ripped off the baby's head, and he goes back to his den, where he joyfully feasts in the mud. The herbivores don't really know what to do. But the Deinonychus is having a wonderful time eating. And claws it more, trying to get more of it open. And he does, and cuts it in half somehow. And we have the Dinosuchus and the Sarcosuchus battling for territory. The Dinosuchus is winning, but the Sarcosuchus is not going down without a fight. Quickly grappling the head, not knowing what to do, the Dinosuchus gives up and goes to where the Outlander's old territory was. But not everything is the same on Dinosaur Island. We have a Dinosaurus feasting on a dead lizard he has killed. It's pretty big. Picks it up and puts it to the wall. Well, the Great Wall. But then we have the Pterosaur, the Quetzalcoatlus, the same one that nearly killed one of these dinosaurs. The Quetzalcoatlus goes off and sees Spot, a dead baby Pachycephalosaurus, and just flies off. Then he sees perfect prey items, baby Dilophosaurus. He gets ready to swoop in. He has his leg in the right stance, and he swoops, grabbing Purple Stripe, trying to pick her up, but Dylan quickly notices and attacks, going for the neck. He soon gets a hold of, and then Tiger Lily bites the wings, pinning him down. But Yellow Belly is smart and goes and is scratching the wings, tearing the wings. But then the Carnocoatlus is soon dead, and they all feast. But Spot quickly comes over. Spot is friends with all of them, and he eats with them. But Yellow Belly doesn't see Spot, and then sees him, jumps back, and sees him as an intruder, and jumps toward him, lunging, hitting at his old broken leg. But Spot quickly battles with her, biting the neck. But Dylan soon breaks it up. Yellow Belly gets up in pain to see her dad, and then looks at Spot. He tells her that he's a friend, and then they all go back to eating the dead Quetzalcoatlus. Yellow Belly does not like T-Rexes at all. But on the other side of the forest, Greenback is now visible for the camera crew, and he quickly emerges. He's been on the other side of the island for a long time.